If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My mans, I'm riding with a picture of. Shoot back to the crib, went to track hard. Got it tinted up, caught him outside. Now he in the ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Ain't no fall. Ain't no life after. You ain't big enough. Know them youngins mean business when they in that rental truck. They gon' spin till they dizzy or to pick them up. I've been focused on this pay. Coming out retirement, the dead play. No man's with a he don't pay, I make him pay. I can stop today with what I made today. Probably won't admit it, but I paid away. Who else you know made all these millions and ain't signed no papers? Never made a statement. Wasn't there when we was rapping in the basement. They was throwing parties, we was throw house party. We misbehave, gotta keep an eye on my slim, cause he shady. He ain't know what he was doing, I had to school, teach you how to turn. I'm a tutor, how you jumping out of foreign pockets filled with all. I'm riding with a cougar, red and green Gucci sweater on, just like Freddy Krueger. Everybody around me family, we don't do recruiting. Everybody around me, ain't no telling who it. Tell promoters book me, we gon' come and make a movie. All my friends got me riding with the. Got some on the way, told Brody. Went to and he lost, and they gave him all day. Collect card, pick it up, feel him smiling through the phone. Told me keep my feet on these till he come home. You know it's on. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My mans, I'm riding with a picture of. Shoot back to the crib, went to track hard. Got it tinted up, caught him out. Now he in the ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up.
Hey, yo, check this out.
Run it back.
Everybody's jumping, jumping on the dance floor. Everybody's jumping, jumping. Everybody's jumping, jumping. Yeah. Jumping, jumping. Honeys be moving their bodies. They be moving their hips so fluidly. Bass be bumping, so we be jumping. Welcome to the party, yeah. We got food if you're hungry. Some side if you want it. In the back if you're thirsty. And every bad at the party, yeah. We vibing and grinding one night. And I think that we did it this time. Got guys in the corner, they out. Shawty done had a last for the night. Little mama came up and caught me by surprise. You know that your boy had to shoot a shot. Now we face to face, both the eyes locked. I came up for it and said, hey there, little mama. If you need a dance partner, I'm more than happy to help you.
Come here.
I turned her around, her body on mine. She slid in my hand. On her, she holding on tight. She followed my lead. I'm pulling her close. She said it feels nice. She from around here, not just for the night. She gave me a number, said call me sometime. She left the party with her friend by her side. 12 pulling up, hands outside with your up. Lay low, go ahead, crank that up. This my plug and I say when we stop.
Hello, basketball fans. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5. And for the Warriors. Here we go. In the Backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Draymond Green, and it's Moody in at the 3 slot. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Basket, good. Turner's got the first points up on the board here for the Pacers.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
And it's Podziemski in the corner. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Second shot opportunity. Here's Butler. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Look, Butler will get his shot now, forcing his way inside that time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Ellis?
Thanks, David.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
Pass to Halliburton. To the middle. Here's Turner. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Second free throw, no good. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. Pass to Siakam. To Nembhard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Turner's got 6 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. In the corner, Moody with it. From 11 feet away. And it's off the back rim, no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Here's Nesmith. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Warriors trail by 6. Down low. A nice shot by Moody.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Nesmith, the pass to Turner. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Back to Curry. Pacers with the rebound. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Pacers leading by 4. Inside, here's Turner, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Here's Turner. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And that one drops for him. Nesmith has got his second basket of the game.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
They double-team Curry. Moody finds Curry. Here's Podziemski. Here's Moody. Nesmith covering. It's Curry outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Nesmith. Good. Nice job down low. Nesmith has got 6.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now, here's Moody. Outside Curry. Over Siakam. Curry can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Siakam misses. Warriors trail by 8. At the elbow, Green. Pass to Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Now, Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Left side Curry. And here is Moody. Gets it off. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Pacers. They lead by 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Payton. And it's Jackson Davis in at center.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. It's good.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. He asked about his inspiration. He said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Warriors trail by 8. And for Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. It's good.
Great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Payton in the corner. Lets it go from deep. And the Warriors get it back. A second chance effort. And Kuminga puts it in. Kuminga's got his first points in this one.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
It's stolen by Curry. Payton against Mathurin. Pass to Green. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Payton. Then for the Pacers, Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. Now here's Turner. 8 points for him. Siakam with it. Now Green defending. Curry against Halliburton. Golden State moving the ball around. Green finds Curry. In the corner, Moody with it. Halliburton with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. 7-foot shot. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers.
You know, to me, this is what you love seeing from Turner. The willingness to give the ball up and get his guys going.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who've played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
And there's another turnover by the Warriors. Hield's checked in for the Warriors. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Indiana leading by 12. To the paint. Here's Turner. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Turner against Green. Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
I don't think you can get too physical with Butler because he's so smart and clever in how he gets into the defender to draw the foul.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Hield. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam.
I like Hield's shot selection here. I mean, excellent at recognizing when he should look to let it fly.
Mathurin with the ball. Now guarded by Hield. Now the Warriors moving it up. Butler passes to Green. Back to Butler. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Indiana leading by 13. And stolen by Butler. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. Shot by Podziemski, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Warriors on D to the inside. Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Siakam's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Nembhard. He's defended by Podziemski. And it's good, 2 points.
Boy, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
Now, here's Butler. Not a lot of room. Moody finds Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here is Nesmith. 8 points for him. Shots good by Turner.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And a chance to thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Pacers leading by 15 on the court for Indiana. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Curry's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. It's Nembhard on the wing. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim.
Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Back to Siakam. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for Siakam.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And that one is good. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Pass to Green. The kick outside to Butler. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone. What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership, strong vocally on and off the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hield's checked in. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
And that one's good by Butler.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 6 assists in the game.
Excellent pass from Butler right there. That's why he's considered a team leader.
To the paint, here's Nesmith. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Nesmith has got 10 points.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Curry kicks to Hield. Curry passes to Green. Here's Hield. Green breaking loose. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And what focus from Hield there. Not an easy finish, but that guy finds a way.
To the right side. Siakam inside. He's defended by Podziemski. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Podziemski. And it's Halliburton missing. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Mathurin's checked in. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. There's 1:47 left in the third. Off with the layup. Green with the ball. Picked up by Turner. And there's Butler with the flush.
You know, Butler's focus on the offensive end really giving him an edge right now. When he gets locked in like that, he can be highly productive.
Outside Turner. Down low. It's taken away by Payton. Here's Butler. Butler attacks in transition.
Tell you what, you cannot let Butler get loose in these fast break situations. He's too quick and too smart in the open floor.
Tipped away. Here's Payton. The shot from the low post is good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Here's Nembhard. He's defended by Podziemski. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 4 this quarter.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
It's Curry outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Curry with it. Picked up by Turner. Here's Payton. Finished off the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Halliburton against Curry. Here's Halliburton. Count that one. Halliburton's got 6 points. Siakam against Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And so it's Indiana headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. Just 5 to shoot. And it goes down 2 points. Mathurin's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Indiana.
And Mathurin, a big guard who doesn't back away from any challenge.
Curry is inside. He's covered by McConnell. Mathurin passes to Toppin. It's blocked. Kuminga with it. Outside for Curry. A 3-ball. Stephen Curry. What a shooter.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on him.
And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by McConnell. That's now 8 points for Tyrese Halliburton. Now here's Payton. That's to Curry. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Hield. In Indiana with a change here, too. Nembhard's checked in. Curry's shot is good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Walker in the post. Curry meets him. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Warriors trail by 6. Takes the 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Here's Jackson Davis.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Halliburton with the bucket. Halliburton's got 10 points in just the second half. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. And it's Moses Moody in for Gary Payton. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
Thank you, David. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Halliburton finds Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, the hard work inside from Turner paying dividends. A real handful for the defense down low.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Draymond Green, so smart as a player. He'll exploit those gaps in the defense.
Indiana leading by 6. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team score.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
And anytime you go cross court, there's some risk involved. Not at all surprised that one was stolen.
And Butler relishes this. I mean, he feels really comfortable going right at the defense at crucial points in the game. Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
Warriors trail by 4. They double team Curry. Now here's Butler. Nesmith covering. It's Butler that time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Curry, good.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Here's Nesmith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. To the middle. Here's Siakam. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with 0 fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
Here's Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2. Stephen Curry.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Nesmith, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 and...
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
Good!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. No luck that time either. The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Outside Butler. Inside. Yes!
Fearless. Draymond Green gets it done in the moment.
.34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Back to Moody. Good!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Some changes for Indiana. Tony Bradley's checked in for Turkey. Jackson comes in for Neesmith, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Siakam passes to McConnell. Got it!
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And the Pacers call time here. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And Stephen Curry with the foul.
Second personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. So we can't get either to fall. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. McConnell against Butler. Jackson down low. Teardrop shot. Count it! So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they can. Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin.
Oh, say does that.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And a look at the starters for the Knicks. We've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for Memphis, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the small forward. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now here's Morant. And he makes it on the layup.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Brunson against Morant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Brent, everyone loves it under Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turn himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player. And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
The Grizzlies on offense. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Towns. Back to Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Pass to Jackson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Bridges finds Hart. Right side, Brunson shoots over Jackson, and he buries his first look.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Stolen by Bridges. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Banked it in off the glass.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Pass to Morant. And here's Jackson. Here's Wells. Outside for Morant. And stolen by Brunson. Towns against Morant. Towns passes to Brunson. They now take the lead. Brunson's got 6.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. And the basket by Bridges.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Memphis calls timeout. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Achua's checked in for New York. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter. I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
Here's Brunson. Great D that time from Bane.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Knicks trail by 3. Down low. Here's Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Aldama, left side. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Jackson with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively, and there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. .157 left to play in the first. Here's Morant. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. New York trailing. Pass to Achua. And he buries his first look.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
Here's Morant. Here's Edey. To the middle. Here's Payne. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Knicks have got 7 of 8 in the basket. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. Clark has checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Ja Morant. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. And stolen by Clark. Payne with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. And the basket by Aldama.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside McBride. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now here's Aldama. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Payne finds Achua. Now Bridges. Achua inside. Defended by Jackson. Towns. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Memphis leading. Here's Clark. Towns with a rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Oh, excellent work inside. Once he saw that mismatch, he took it right to the rim.
Bridges down low. Here's Payne. No dice from the high post. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Grizzlies out in front. Up. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Mikal Bridges is out there with Achua. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's McBride in a 2-guard.
Bridges doing a great job of getting on the inside to find a way to score.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Robinson passes to Achua. Bridges right side and stolen by Clark. Kennard with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Achua. Pass to McBride. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Memphis leading by 4. Kennard outside. To the paint. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
And the Knicks shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Robinson in the post, working on Clark. Robinson can't hit. And so it's Memphis with it. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Knicks on the break. McBride passes to Robinson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Bain, he's checked in for Kennard. And a switch here also for New York. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Achua. Oh, free throw no good for Robinson. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. Do you see that tapering off at any point?
Yeah, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Knicks trail by 6. And here's Bridges. He's got 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Here's Wells. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Now McBride. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Wells. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Bridges. He's got a clear path. Here's Anunoby. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. We talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Memphis making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Brunson is checked in for New York. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Pass to Shaman. Now here's Payne. 6 to shoot. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Yeah, too much room given to Cam Payne. He recognized it.
For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
For Memphis, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Wells. Here's Clark. Morant looking around. Payne from deep three-point land. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Shaman. No made baskets yet. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
14 foul.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting for New York, Cameron Payne. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. from the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Payne, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Morant fights through contact inside.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark, and it's Jackson in for Aldama. Here's Brunson. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And how about the former Grizzly, Mike Miller, here to cheer on his old team.
And they're delivering for him. This is the 3rd incarnation of winning basketball in Memphis. He was part of the first.
The Grizzlies have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
It's Hart on the wing. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Morant. No good off the back of the rim. Grizzlies lead by 4. To the inside. Here's Edey. And he jams it home with authority.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce. Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Bridges. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Well, the energy from Bridges really helping out to help him collect those points.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Down low. Here's Bridges. Cleared away by Wells. Wells has got 4 rebounds now. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Jackson. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Can't connect from long distance. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. To the middle, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist from Payne. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Memphis leading by 8. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Oh, stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Morant, look at the speed on the break.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And again, Memphis running the floor in transition. And the dunk by Jackson.
That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Bridges outside. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. And stolen by Brunson. Towns outside. To the inside to halt the run. And it's Hart laying it in.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Here's Wells. Back to Morant. Pass to Bane. Takes a three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bane's got 7.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Wells. Here's Edey, covered by Towns. Jackson on the wing. The 3-ball. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 11. Bridges with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
No good on the free throw. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And a switch here also for New York. Achua's checked in for Anunoby. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Aggressive take from Morant. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 11. Knocked loose. And stolen by Bane. All alone on the break. And then Morant with the dunk.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Hart with it, working on Aldama. Shot's good by Hart. Hart's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
1:56 left in the third quarter. From deep, Morant. And it's New York with a rebound. Pass to Bridges. Now Brunson, guarded by Bane. Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Morant. Morant taking no chances on the flush.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Here's Achua. Sweet little floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Morant finds Jackson. Here's Edey. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Desmond Bane. Here's McBride. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Timeout call, Memphis. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Kennard in for Morant. Memphis leading by 8. Pass to Jackson. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. It's hauled in by Robinson. For New York, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. And stolen by Clark. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Jackson. Jackson, the pass to Jackson. Clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Miles McBride picks one up. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the Knicks making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 8. Bridges, left side. Pass to Robinson. Sinks that one from the post. Robinson's gotten his second bucket.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Anunoby. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's been productive scorer. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Memphis leading by 6. On the court right now for the Knicks. We've got Campaign, OG Anunoby out there with Precious Achua. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Pippen. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Double team on Towns. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Payne. Soft touch off the glass.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The Grizzlies shooting has been incredible, 72%. Towns with the ball, and Clark picks him up defensively. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And the basket by Clark.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
McBride passes to Payne. And he lays it up and in. Payne's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
The three from Payne. The Knicks with the rebound. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Towns down low. No good on the shot. Memphis leading by 4. Stolen by Anunoby. And now the Knicks on the break. And there's Towns on the assist by Payne.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Pass to Bane. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Payne. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Jackson. And it's Morant in for Pippen. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now for an update on Santi Aldama's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer for Memphis let me know the status. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And he can't get the first one. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Josh Hart. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Morant into the lane.
Brunson, a pesky defender, keeping those hands and feet active.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Hart. The ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. So it's the Knicks now. 4-point game. Now here's Anunoby. Here's Towns. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Morant, pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Brunson with it, guarded by Morant. And Anunoby gets it to go.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And so it's Memphis with it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Jackson finds Morant to the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Out out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Timeout, Grizzlies. A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Brunson passes to Hart. Inside. Here's Anunoby. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Towns down low. Oh, sweet move. He hangs. And the layup is up and in. Towns has got 10 points in just the second half.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. Money.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Towns. 5 to shoot. It falls! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a lead.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Timeout, Grizzlies. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. And stolen by Bridges. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. He can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And stolen by Brunson. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's Wells. And the officials are headed to the scorer's table to review this one. Let's see what happens here. It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling of the previous play. The ruling on the floor is confirmed. And the final ruling has been made. The original call was correct. And this contest is over. The basket will not count.
Well, they had to make sure they got the call right in this situation. And boy, he was just a fraction of a second late. So close.
And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment.
And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So the New York starting five, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the power forward position. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Goes up off the inbound, and Morant finishes inside.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Brunson finds Anunoby. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Morant. Here's Edey, and that one is hammered home.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 6-point game. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries me with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Now, here's Wells. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Bane kicks to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Brunson against Bane. Towns down low. No good again that time. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Edey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
For New York, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Brunson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Wells passes to Jackson. Morant outside. Now here's Wells. Tight defense on him. And he comes up with the deuce. Edey's got 8 points.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect. Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Down low. Morant outside. Pass to Edey. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in, and New York with a change here too. McBride's checked in. Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 6.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Now here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
1:29 left in the first quarter. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for John Morant. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Knicks. Cameron Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. Pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now, here's Clark. Outside, Payne. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Count it.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Boy, when Towns is moving the basketball, guys, the floor opens up for him. The defense has now got to respect passing and scoring.
Clark. Bucket is good.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now here's Towns. Here's Achua. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Bridges kicks to Payne. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. And that one goes long.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Poked away. Stolen by Robinson. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Stolen by Jackson. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up by 8. Live. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Precious Achua. Miles McBride out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Pippen into the lane, and the slam dunk by Pippen.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Wells is checked in, and a switch here also for New York. Anunoby's checked in. Knicks trail by 6. Bridges outside. Pass to Achua. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. Count it, good.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Now, here's Anunoby. New York moving the ball around. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Here's Pippen. Robinson with the block. Here's Anunoby. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
And there's the call on Miles McBride. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pippen finds Kennard to the middle. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Clark's got 6 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Clark over to help. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul. A different look for New York. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Precious Achua. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Mikal Bridges. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Robinson. Wells grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Pippen. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
D.A., it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Ball's knocked loose. Clark kicks to Morant. Here's the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York, trailing by 13. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That's foul number 2 for him. And New York making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Towns, the pass to Anunoby. To the inside. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
And Kevin, he had a little opening to the bucket and took full advantage on that.
Greg, he didn't waste any time making up his mind. That was going to be a flush all the way. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Bane kicks to Morant. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks trail by 13. To the paint. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Checking in for the Knicks, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And again, New York turns it over.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Pass to Wells. Just his first attempt. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Brunson, here we go. Brunson slicing through.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Clark, the pass to Bane. Clark kicks to Bane. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Morant. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Anunoby passes to Hart. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution for the Grizzlies, Edey.
It's Morant with the drive. And good that time. Morant's got 15.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut back down to 13 with the basket coming from Brunson. Wells wide open. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Here's Hart. It's deflected. Morant with it. 17 points in the game. And the layup falls. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Here's Hart. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back.
They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Now here's Morant. Towns with the defensive effort.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
In a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Towns, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
New York shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And then how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And that one misses. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
And it's Brunson missing. The Grizzlies on offense. Big stretch here going 10-2. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Shot from the inbound. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trail by 21. Pass to Anunoby. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. That one good for 2. Edey's got 14 points.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Hart with it. He's picked up by Morant. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Runs in the pass to Hart. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Pass to Edey. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. Inside. Morant with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Edey. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And here's Brunson. He's got 10.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Santi Aldama's checked in for well. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
Here's Brunson. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Out to the right wing. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant drives in. It's rebounded by New York. Now Achua. He has 6. Brunson releases. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's deflected and stolen by Achua. Here's Brunson. Lays it in off the breakaway. Brunson's got 12.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
And don't look good. Don't look good.
Brunson, good.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and